So I'm going to the KitKat Club tonight. It is a fetish club in Germany.
Oh, it's not cabaret.
No, that's how I first heard about it. And I thought, oh, maybe I'd see, some cabaret and dancing and an MC and sing maybe. So no, it is a hardcore fetish club. You cannot go in streetwear or they might deny you. And I think from what I gathered from TikTok, a lot of guys go and there's gay guys, but then the straight guys just go to whatever. So I want to get in. So I went to well, here's what I bought. So this is a harness, and so I went to the shop, and this part, do you know what that little loop is for, Russell? That little loop down there?
No.
That's not. This is for, as the man said to me many times in Berlin, cock and balls. Cock and balls goes in here, and
what do you mean in there? Like through there?
So I sometimes when I see people's bulges, in some of these outfits, I go like, oh god damn, my dick's not that big. It's a lot of it's the balls, and so this. Paige, are you okay? Do we all consent here?
Yeah. I'm fascinated.
The cock and balls, it all goes through here, but
then it's just out.
And then it says out, and then you put it into. Oh God! Now it's stuck on my hand. Jesus, let me tell you, it's not getting stuck elsewhere. And it's so then when you put on like pants like these, it really juts forward. And then now I want you to know, I thought about getting the assless. There was an assless once, but so it zips, both sides zip, in case you need to poop or pee, or whatever you want to do. And so I have this harness, and I put this on, and then I kept it simple. There were a lot of colors, but I said I'm going to keep it simple. I also got gloves just to add something to it. But now here's the problem. First of all, just so you guys know, I'm going to put it on by the end of this, but how do I get there? How do I get there?
You got to have like a trench coat.
I already spent $300 on this fucking outfit. I'm going to be there for 5 minutes, and I'm going to leave. And now I got to go find a trench coat. I don't know if they have coat hooks. Where do I put my wallet when I'm wearing this?
They have a coat check.
They definitely have a coat check?
Can you bring a bag?
I think that they would have a
know.
coat check. They've got to have a coat check if this is kind of thing happening.
Okay, so but then what? I can't leave my wallet in the coat check at the KitKat Club in Berlin.
Well, I don't know. You go down Reddit or something. Be like, what do you do with your wallet on, I'm going to have to
walk around with it the whole time. My wallet, my phone, my headphones.
Take some cash, put it in your panties, and then your ID and your phone. Oh, it's a lot of things.
Maybe I could tuck. I'll put the cash
in
a wad.
There's got to be accessories for like a fanny pack. Get a fanny pack.
Let me just say this chest strap thing. This is how your body's supposed to look like for this to kind of work. You're supposed to give the illusion of like, I'm barely contained. I need this to contain my muscles. For me, it looks like if you put you had a loosely wrapped present, you added like mesh chains around. It's not needed. It's strange. But can I say, when I went to try it on, the rules are a little bit different here in the fetish clothing store. He comes in, because I couldn't get this on. It kept coming unstrapped. I don't know if I can get it on tonight. And he kept coming. He kept saying, he said, do you want me to show you how to do the cock and balls? And I said, no, I got it. I got the cock and balls. Thank you. And then I didn't. I did not have the cock and balls. I couldn't figure it out. And the buttons kept coming undone. So I said, all right, hey, come in. Please come in. I need your help. And my God, he touched my dick and testicles more than a doctor has in my entire life. I said, yeah, I got it. Now that it's on, I know. And he kept going, and he kept touching it like this. The cock and balls. The cock and balls. And I was like,
you were assaulted. You were assaulted.
He kept touching it. I was like, yeah. No, I know. I'm familiar with that part. This is the buttons up on the shoulders I needed the help with, not the cock and balls.
This guy's running a shop with impossible clothing, as an excuse to go and touch people.
He kept going to every single store. So you need help in there. You need help in there. No one's ever asked if I need help at an H&M. He's coming in.
Oh my God,
man! Oh man! And he like it was gentle. I didn't feel like he was like,
No,
I
man,
asked him
this
for
guy,
help.
this guy knows. This guy knows what he's doing, man. He's assaulted thousands of people in Germany. He doesn't get away with doing that if he's too aggressive. He's got to trick you. This is crazy. This is crazy. Wait, What are you gonna do? Are you having?
I
like,
wish you
just
were
wanna,
here
like,
to go with
go
me.
and
I
see
can't believe
it.
I'm going to go alone. I want to go and see it, but then I looked on TikTok. It said the line is 3 hours, and I said I don't know if I can
Marco,
make it. Can
you
you
can't go
imagine if I buy this and I wear it and I wait in line for 2 hours and then I go, I gotta go back.
There's got to be some sort of VIP thing. Can you contact them and be like,
I'll ask Courtney.
I
I just want to go for 5 minutes. I was on a podcast and someone said they went and there were 10
what
guys in a
happens there?
circle.
Like what happens?
I mean, it's like it's going to be a rave vibes for sure. So, already right up my alley. And I'm sure you'd like it, but then they say like you don't have to have sex to be there. So I assume that means some people are. I did a podcast in the UK. They said they went and there were 10 guys in a circle and they were each in like a clock sucking each other off like next to each other one at a time, like a cuckoo clock. And I said, come on, that's worth it. To witness that, to be there and go, wow.
I think it's all fun. It sounds fun.
They have this place in the back. I looked up on TikTok. It didn't say what they do there. It's called the Goose Room. This place called the Goose Room. And I guess you pick out a goose, and I don't know what you do with it.
Are you wait? You're telling that same story that
we're gonna find out if it's true tonight, buddy.
Listen, but there's a dress code that you can't just come in normal clothes.
Well, it's very vague. They go, Courtney sent me the exact thing where it's like we don't particularly like streetwear. You can wear. Let me find the exact language because it's not. I want something clear. Black tie. I did this wedding and they said black tie optional, and I said, get the fuck out with that optional shit. Tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Here I'll find it. So sorry to steamroll.
You give me an option. I'm not gonna. Great.
Yes.
I'll wear whatever.
Okay. Here it is. It says, so it has a lineup of DJs: Joe Schmoo, Stacy, trance techno is the style, and the special says, every fucking Thursday, Unity at KitKat Club. Unity is a vibrant, kinky community of free spirits who seek to connect with their souls and bodies in a respectful, sexy, and playful manner. We have created a space where you can bring your fantasies to life and anticipate high-quality lineups ranging from up-tempo trance, neo-trance, to Berlin up-tempo techno. These terms mean nothing. Providing a diverse musical experience, musical for all. Dress code. We have a relaxed dress code and expect guests to be creative with their outfits. Everything from sexy elegant to fetish is welcome. Please note, streetwear is not preferred.
Sexy elegant, though, you could have done.
This felt more capable than sexy elegant.
I'm just saying you could have worn like a ball gown. Oh my God.
What?
A bird just hit this window so hard. Oh my God. There's no way it lived. Oh, okay.
Is that an omen for my night or your knee? What do you think?
I think your night. No. I think you're gonna have a great time. I think here's what I think. Sometimes you put like a lot of thought, not you, just like in general, like there's this kind of thing where you're like, oh my God, I want to make sure I get all the things. And then you get there and you're like, this is kind of fine. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like you'll see other people that are dressed in jeans, totally normal, getting in, and you'll realize, not saying that you should do that. I like that you're putting in some effort to go. But I think,
yeah, I know what you mean.
I feel like sometimes you're like, you build something up in your head and then you're like, this isn't actually that shocking. It's actually just kind of like a basement playing techno music and there's pockets of people jerking each other off,
That would be enough for me. That'll be enough for
You
me.
really want to see people jerking each other off.
There's something.
That's the main thing for you. That's the main thing for you. You want to see public sex.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's.
Yeah.
I think that's
Let's
great.
not beat around the bush here.
I think that's great. I think I would love to go with you and see something like that. Just to
My
see how
fear
we
is
both react.
if no one's doing anything,
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna have to kick it off. I'm gonna say, let's get 9 other guys here. Come on, let's make the circle.
You're like, I heard
Also-
these guys tell this story. You just start jerking off and get arrested immediately.
There's
You're
something
like,
on
that's not
Reddit.
the night. That's not. They have. They have special nights.
What you
There's
say,
something on
Paige?
Reddit that says, I've been told that it's actually filled with a lot of older men who stare at you as they wank off and probably would intrude on your space. That's going to be you, Gianmarco.
That's you, Gianmarco.
And I'm there to provide. I'm the eye candy for these older guys. And but it's the guy from tonight, and he's saying to his friend, like, I touched his cock and balls earlier today. I touched his cock and balls like 8 times. He kept patting it. And I said, I got it, buddy. Are you ready?
Don't do it quick. Do it slow. I'm
Do it
nervous. Let us get
Okay.
used to the chest first. You know, do like a yeah. This is so weird. God, this better get some
I'm
serious. We better get some serious Patreon numbers from this.
You're listening to The Downside
The Downside.
with Gianmarco Soresi.